All right, everyone. So it is, I have no idea what time it is, so I don't know what to say. But it is cold outside. Actually, Glenn is outside in the garage. He wanted to go out for a while and charge up his batteries for tomorrow's day at the flying field for his airplanes. So yeah, it is quite cold outside, which is nice for me. I just finished a cup of cappuccino. I love hot drink days. So days where you need a hot drink instead of a cold drink. But so now I am making some lemon hand pies. I have this crust that we had left in the freezer. I bought the box of crust. It came with two about 2 months ago, maybe. Maybe, I don't know, a month ago, 2 months ago. But I have one left. And I made some of these last week. I don't think I recorded it though. So I have some of the lemon pie filling left. And I love this stuff. This is good stuff. I got it at Walmart. And yeah, I'm just going to roll out the crust. And I use this. This is a lid to a pitcher from the Dollar Tree. And I use this to cut out the little mini pies. So yeah, I'm going to get started. Now, a lot of people use flour, even though it's already like this. I never use flour. I've never had to use flour before. So I'm going to cut this open and get it rolled out. If you hear that thumping in the background, that's Gypsy running around with her ball. She just came in from outside. I just brought her back in. She was hanging out with Glenn. But she is a mama's girl. She does not, if I'm not out there, she doesn't want to stay out there. So I bring her back in and she runs with her ball all over the house right away. So, so yeah, I bet she can't wait for the snow. All right. But when Glenn comes in for the winter, she gets close to him again. So it's not that she's not close to him, but I'm with her all the time, so it just stands to reason. All right. I'm going to roll this out a little bit more. With this size of the pies, I usually get about 5 full ones, and then a half of one. But I'm going to roll this out more. See if I can... Now, last time I made them, last week, the day I made them, and I did really good. They didn't burst like they were before. They started to open up a little bit, but they didn't like burst out. So what I did was I didn't put as much filling in it. And of course, then you got more crust than filling. But the next day, I covered them for the night. The next day, they were so good. It's like they got really soft, so the crust wasn't hard, you know, and you could really taste the lemon. So, yeah. So I'm actually making them for tomorrow. Yeah, there's so many things you can make one day, but save it for the next day, and it tastes so much better. And that's what I'm doing with these. So when we go to the flying field tomorrow, I won't have to make anything when we come home. Chili's done. These will be done. Yeah. And we don't really eat when we're there, because Glenn's just like busy flying. So yeah, I'm just going to take this. Yeah. And then I'm just going to put it, I have parchment paper on the cookie sheet here. I'm just going to set them on there. Actually, I'm just going to set them here for now. Do you mind, Gypsy? Do you mind? Okay, where's your ball? Go get your ball. Go play with it. She's so funny. She's so cute. So, you know, we have the cats too. And Blackie gets a little mischievous sometimes. He likes to get in stuff. But you know the tags off extension cords and stuff? He likes to chew on paper, crinkly paper. So he goes behind one of the chairs and he chews on it. And I yelled at him one day. And what Gypsy likes to do is whenever like one of the cats is being mischievous, mostly Blackie, Gypsy, like if I like yell their name, like I'll say Blackie, and Gypsy will run over there really quick to Blackie and kind of give him a nudge with their snout on his head, like almost like telling them, knock it off. And then she looks at me like, almost like she's saying, I got it, Mama. It is so funny. Yeah, she is so cute. And she could be a little mischievous herself. But she doesn't try to hide it. She tries to get the kitties to play with her, but they're old and grumpy. I mean, Blackie's not grumpy like with me per se. The kitties never really went to Glenn. But Blackie, he's like attached to me. He likes me to hold them and things like that. But with Gypsy, they're grouchy. And Gypsy doesn't know. She's just trying to get them to play with her. And she like will stomp at them or like nudge them in the head to like chase her. It's cute the way she gets that way. She just wants them to play. But yeah, they're kind of grumpy. They're older, so can't blame them for that. And Prissy, she's a little fragile. She doesn't take her shit though. Gypsy's she's gotten swatted by the cats before. Several times. Okay, so far I have 4 pies. And I'm guessing I'm going to end up with the same amount. And I think I was trying to thin out the crust so it's not so hard too. But if we leave them overnight, cover them, they won't be hard. So I'm going to be all prepped for tomorrow. So excited. Hope you all are having a good weekend. So start lining them up. And I'm hanging these 2 over the side because they're going to get folded over this way. So I could probably even, I need to make room for that half one. So I'll do that last. Alrighty, let me get a spoon. I like to eat this just like this too. So good. So what I did different to keep them from exploding, I didn't just pile it on there. I actually spread it out a little bit so it thins out. And like I said, I just didn't put as much, but I did put a little bit more here. I could spread it out this way too because there's more room on this side. And then just fold it over. And what I did with the edges, I just pinched them down with my fingers. The key is not to overload them. And then I just took the crust, the edge, and rolled it up and pressed it down. Just like that. And that's it. That's all I did. And then at the end, I'll score the tops. Lemon pie was always my favorite. Growing up when we had Hostess pies, the hand pies like this, lemon was always my favorite. And their chocolate was good too. This is probably pushing it. Yeah, this one's gonna open up, I guarantee. I better take some out. I'll put it on the next one. Yeah, try not to get it too close to the edge. I think that's where they will burst open. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and finish these 4.5, and then I'll be back when I'm done with them. All right, so I have my 6 pies here, and I even have some lemon stuff left over, so I have to either think of something to do with that or just eat it. Yeah, I don't have any more pie crust, so yeah, I don't know. I'll have to see what I can put that in, and it's just a little bit, so either that or I'll freeze that little bit for next time we make it, but that could be a while, so. All right, so now I got to score the tops. I just get a little knife and just put a score here. And I put 2 on the side. Just like that. All right. So I've got my oven preheated to 425 degrees. That's Fahrenheit for all of you in other countries. And just put them in for like 20 to 25 minutes. I usually check them at 20. But yeah, so I'm going to put them in now, and I'll see you in a bit. Okay, I just took these pies out of the oven, and they're nice and golden brown. It took less than 20 minutes, so keep an eye on that. I would check it after 15. But you can see how most of them stayed closed, which is good. And 2 of them, well, that little miniature one almost opened up too, but that one opened up, but it didn't spew out all the way, so that's good. And that one as well. So for the most part, they all stay closed, but they smell good and they look good. And when they cool off, I'll make the icing for them. But right now, I got to clean up some dishes. Alrighty. So I don't know if you can hear the sizzling, but my hamburger patty is frying in a frying pan. I'm buttering my bread to toast on the griddle on the stovetop. I am going to butter both sides, but I need to put this side down first. That makes sense. But I'm just going to have the bacon cheeseburger, and we've had this bag of Doritos for a while now. We bought it to make taco pizza a while back, but we never did, and we never made a casserole or anything. So I'm just going to have some with my bacon cheeseburger. Alright, so I'm just going to put the bread on here. And then butter this side. Well, I can't wait to sit down and eat. I'm so tired now. But I had quite a full day in the kitchen here. Seems like I spent all day in the kitchen. But at least I got supper and dessert ready for tomorrow. And I don't have to worry about that. I'm going to go ahead and start getting this on the stove, and then I'll just warm up my bacon like here on the side. All right, so there's my hamburger, and there's my toasted bread and warming up the bacon. You see on the toasted bread that brown line on the edges? Oh, that is so nice and crispy. I would never go back to a toaster again. All right, everyone, so here is my bacon cheeseburger on this nicely toasted bread. Oh, it's so nice. Yeah, that's a good size hamburger. It fits just perfectly on the bread, my melted cheese, and whatever bacon I had left this morning. This is going to be filling, so I'm going to go ahead and cut it. Ooh, hot. All right. Look how thick that is. That's going to be good. All right, so here is my supper on this Saturday night. Nice sized bacon cheeseburger and some Doritos. So in case this is the end of the video, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch it. I truly appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do so. It helps me. And check out my backyard. Check out my Wisconsin Backyard Birding channel. Link will be in the description. I just uploaded tonight almost a 30-minute video with some ambient music to it. So I'm trying to make those videos longer. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. And with that, remember to live life, be good to yourself, and be good to others. Until next time.